YouTube is known for videos of people downfall. We just have a new genre of videos. It's normal to be on here talking about the downfall of somebody. What is really a downfall, bro? I don't wish on nobody a downfall. This content creation shit and you wanting to pursue your dreams is hard. Leave a like, comment something that I should react to, subscribe.
Since we last caught up with our buddy Fousey. At one time, Yusuf was arguably the biggest creator on YouTube, but now he has hit rock bottom more times than I can count. Last time we talked, Fousey was experiencing his annual crash out, only this time things got even more explosive than usual, with him going off and attacking several of his employees, both physically and mentally.
Fired a cameraman in 5 minutes. Swear to God, on my mother's heartbeat, you would be fired right now, and you personally, I think I would have punched in the face. Stop it. Face. Hey, are you slow?
You tweaking out. This too fast. This is the fastest L.
Go work at Chuck E. Cheese. Come here, make me something.
Like even his own
Make you? Hey yo, what kind of diddy?
family was not spared in his quest for someone to blame for his failures.
I'm a Muslim. You guys put me on this earth, Baba, but now I'm 34, so I'm living my own life. So Baba, this is the last you're ever gonna see me. I live in Australia now.
It's just hilarious to me
Yo,
how someone can go from trying to present themselves as a beacon of positivity and pursuing your dreams, and then the very next day the dude goes against everything that he preaches, develops a massive ego overnight, and pretty much walks around as if he was a god on earth who can abuse and treat anyone around him like a peasant.
Kevin, when I say spray, you go to her and you do this in the face, okay?
I've known individuals like this who treat people around them like crap when they feel like it, and then they try and play it off or play the victim later like nothing ever happened. These types of people almost always end up alone, or with their lone victim who endures that type of abuse. But this is really just the Fousey cycle at this point. First he's down and out, humble and begging for pity. At this stage, he's likely reconnected with God and his family. Then he starts to get some fame again, some clout online, maybe lands a few collaborations with bigger content creators. He then starts to get some money and immediately turns to material possessions for validation, and then his true self kind of starts to leak out. He may say something to the effect that he's going to be the biggest entertainer in the entire world, or maybe he's going to put on some massive events, and then he destroys his life like a horrific plane crash that leaves no survivors.
Yeah, it's that bipolar, bruh. That boy be going through it. He trying to live in a fake world. That's all.
I'm not even gonna sit here and say sorry but like I'm trying to explain to y'all, like now that my adrenaline dumped and I'm back to Yusuf and I open Twitter and I see what.
Yeah, he distinguishes Fousey, or the guy who he streams as, is different than the person who he presents himself as sometimes too. So he for sure be going through different personalities and shit.
Well, now Fousey has announced his new career, proclaiming that the Fousey character he created as Yusuf is dead and never coming back.
It's fucking crash out.
Fousey sharing his death for his new persona is taking over.
He's pretending to be me. It's not me, okay?
You're not gonna get away with this. They're gonna know it's not you.
You got the
They're gonna know
pink bunny hat on.
You're not me, okay? You're not.
But before we get into his continued horrible choices, I want to tell you guys about a great choice that you can make with today's video sponsor, Mando. When it comes to deodorant, I feel like most people just think about the options, and you can rest assured they do not test on animals. I really enjoy the Mount Fuji scent.
That's a long
Fousey's big plan now is to become a rapper. This damn near 40-year-old man thinks that he is going to be the next big thing in music, selling out
You can still, to a point, this is hating.
stadiums.
Took a long break, bitch, I'm back.
All it takes is money, and for people to buy into you, to like wanna hear you, wanna look at you.
Now I'm too hot. I can't fit these racks that's in my bank in a shoebox.
I mean, let's call a spade a spade. This is downright pathetic. Like, this dude should be starting a family or running a business by now. Filthy rich with his entire life situated after being handed the world on a silver platter.
Some hard asked me why Aiden never shout me out.
like I'm supposed to give a
He was making hundreds of thousands of dollars a month for years, and instead of investing any of it or building something away from YouTube and his Fousey persona, he overspent.
Nah, that's just crazy. I don't get it. I don't get it. When I get my YouTube run, bro, I'm telling you that money is you're gonna see a difference, motherfucker. Is he trying to keep up with all them and buying dumb stuff?
Renting an LA con.
And then these entertainers aren't really your friends for real. They with you because of your wave and you're in like how it looks with you being around them, because that makes you as big too. Like you can have 20,000 followers, but if you're always around Drake, you're damn near you're not just as big as Drake, but who the fuck are you? You have to be somebody important or something to keep being around somebody who we believe is big.
He spent hundreds of thousands of dollars on massage parlors and other useless material possessions like jewelry and cars. And now this guy is still out here begging for crumbs at the bottom of the degenerate streaming barrel. I mean, seriously, compare him to someone like Roman Atwood, his longtime friend who had a very similar career trajectory as Fousey. The two even went on a damn world tour together and were co-headliners. But one guy was smart with his money, he never crashed and burned, and now he's just older with his wife and his family, and building businesses, running a podcast, and basically just doing whatever the fuck he wants. I'm sure he could.
Yeah, it get to that point. There's no way that the YouTube money should have been blown through, but people, it's mental health and money do not go together, bruh. And it just seems like FouseyTube goes through a lot of mental health shit all by himself.
Walk away.
He's a grown man, so if he want to do something, he want to do it. So now he's doing whatever the hell he wants to do all the time.
From the internet tomorrow. That is how it should be when you're blessed with so much wealth in such a short period of time. But obviously, there's always another side to the coin, and that is the life of Yusuf.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. YSC, crash out, crash, Mr. Viral, Mr. whatever you want to call me. Hi. Y'all thought you could say whatever the hell you wanted about me?
He's 40, though. He's 40. He's 40. That's 15 years older than me. And like, what's crazy is I kind of feel like I'm getting up there in the age to be doing this, but that's just my demons trying to stop me from being an entertainer. Like, the lane I'm trying to pursue is like, you don't have to be an age. You just have to continue to be you. You gotta continue to know what you're doing and your target. But for him, whatever he's trying to be and keep up with,
TikTok comment.
he's way older than them. Like he I don't know. He's trying to be young.
Instagrams, YouTubes, I saw everything, and you have to pay for it.
So now he's changing his name and his online persona from Fousey to Crash Out YSC. And in his first single titled First Day Out, he filmed a video of his funeral that was directed by King Bach of all people. Yes, like I'm talking about the one dude from Vine who no one has heard from for the last decade. The poor guy must be down so bad that he's taking this type of work.
All right, and you know, if you want to come and
I'm telling you, bro, financial literacy, bro, is not, that doesn't come with how great of a basketball player, comedian, actor, whatever. Like, you just gotta continue to make money. That's how some people are good at having money, because they're constantly making it. It probably was a cash grab for him. King Batch,
feel free.
King Batch good. That was one thing about Batch. He was alright.
To here we go.
In the video, Fousey is basically throwing a pity party for himself before he breaks out of a coffin to stick it to his haters and tell them that he's not going anywhere, questioning where his real friends were when he was down and out.
They don't like you're a fan, you're a fan, you're a fan, you're a fan. Eminem will call you a motherfucking stan. you're a fan.
I don't know, something about the guy who rode Drake for the greater part of the last 10 years, at one time even trying to make himself into a carbon copy of him, using the Kendrick Cannot Like Us reference, just doesn't sit right with me. But hey, I guess it makes about as much sense as this entire era of Fousey.
That's the first time I've ever been in a coffin. That's the scariest shit I've ever done in my life. Don't take life for granted, because one day, what's guaranteed is we're all gonna be inside one.
And keep in mind, guys, this single was supposed to be his big moment that he has been teasing for months. But when it came out, it actually got less than 50,000 views in the first day. And even days after it being covered by some of the biggest streamers and content creators, it has only racked up around 175,000 views. Keep in mind,
His
this is uploaded on his main
going
channel.
down.
It has over 10 million subscribers.
See, that's what you don't want to lose. When you peak, you're exposed to like the common people who see everything. And if the common people don't like you, your average views are going to go down, because it's not like I'm about to watch because I never saw it before and I don't know you. What's everybody else like? Oh, everybody else laughing about this guy that we don't like. Why am I about to go give you a view? Like the common. Usually when other people react to your stuff for the first time, it will go crazy, at least like 500,000, but he's ruining his image. It don't even matter how the content creators perceive you, because that's only one person, and they're not going to speak up and be like, stop his like they're not, unless it's behind closed doors and they don't work with him and all that stuff. We ain't worrying about that. But you can create your success all from you, but if you're having a masses dislike you, now it's like you can't even get anything across. But 50,000 people is still a lot of people.
So I'm guessing that he mixed this shit himself in GarageBand? I mean, it truly sounds putrid. And it's really funny because this isn't even the first time that Fousey has tried his hand at music. Around 6 years ago, he had a song with DJ Khaled that was far more popular than this will ever be. But once again, I guess this is all part of the long, never-ending cycle that
See, he was huge, bruh. He had a song with DJ Khaled.
we will totally see a 60-year-old Fousey crashing out on the latest trend. At the end of the day, I really do feel like streaming was just about the worst thing that someone like Fousey could have stumbled upon. The guy is obviously impulsive, he's destructive, and constantly having to engage with a live community that he's trying to entertain so that he can go viral is a recipe for disaster for someone like him.
You are a debt to me. Every single thing I said to you was a lie. I didn't love you. Every time I you, I thought about my ex. I hate you. Your Chuck E. Cheese is and listen. When my album comes out and you start hearing it when you're in the club or getting by a Chuck E. Cheese rat, don't you dare text me.
And on the other hand, rapping is also considered a young man's game, and nothing that he is bringing to the table here really tells me that we should take him seriously at all.
We can't say that rap is a young man's game, bro, but it's just perceived that way. They not saying anything different. If you're gonna say it's a young man's game, it's not like the young man's providing us some magical abilities now. Alright? You just need to have money and the perfect moment, perfect consistent marketing and team behind you, bro. This shit's bigger than you just being young.
I mean, I would say this guy used to be considered somewhat of an inspiration. Someone who at the very least attempted to wear their faults on their sleeve.
I felt worthless. I felt ugly. I felt gay. I felt that like that.
Nah.
But over the last 6 years, Fousey has taken every opportunity to show himself to be a narcissist who is only interested in using people around him for his own personal gain.
See, that's what we don't do. We don't use people, bro.
People have caught on to this trend.
Pull out whatever you're talking about, you clip farmer. Pull out whatever.
The guy has deep-rooted identity issues, a problem with social validation,
Oh my God.
and ultimately he's always been driven by a deep sense of insecurity. I mean, it's one thing for like an 18 to 25-year-old person to still be acting this way, but this guy is damn near middle-aged, still embarrassing himself online for a pretty minuscule amount of money that he could have been making passively if he just would have been smart at all about any investment back in the day.
Excuse me? Can I borrow $4?
No, I'm sorry, you can't ask my customer.
I can't ask another human to pay for my coffee. Is that a Macy's rule? I'm a millionaire. I'm asking to be spared $4.
No way.
It's okay. Thank you. You guys are all broke as
I mean, like, if he would have been investing back then,
He didn't even have to invest, bro.
like in
We don't know how to save and know how to he is living beyond his
2012
means like
through
a mug.
2017. Oh my god, that money would be compounding and making so many more little money bags. But no, instead the guy wanted jewelry, he wanted cars, he wanted all this
He wanted a life that don't even, the life's not real.
bullshit. And even now when he touches money, he still does the exact same thing. He's asking his audience, oh, what supercar should I buy this week? Or I guess I should say likely rent. Either way.
Fousey needs some love, man. Fousey, if you ever see this video, man, all you need is love and better people around you. And not even better people around you. Eliminate people being around you and get a real good therapist, because you need someone you can talk to that can deflect stuff. You gotta work on being a better man, man. That's all. You can bounce back. It's all about redeeming yourself. Just because the balance is looking different right now and it's not in your favor because of all the actions you've done, still alive, man. Still something that you're supposed to be doing in this world. So don't give up. You even big enough to have a downfall video, so you got to think about that. It's your boy James Me. Make sure to comment something else that I should watch. Leave a like for me. Peace out, Sloan.